Weddings are in the air. And actually, my husband and I just attended a wedding not too long ago. And that just brought memories about our own wedding. Because of that, I want to share with you 2 lessons from my wedding. I don't know about you, but my Facebook is filled with friends who announce about their upcoming wedding or that they just got married. And I could count about at least 9 weddings this year alone, whether I know them personally or they're on my Facebook friends. You know how that goes. As I mentioned before, my husband and I just attended a very beautiful wedding. And as we were sitting there listening to the vows, listening to the music, listening to the sermon and the admonitions given to the new couple, we were reminded of our own wedding. Now, we just got married not too long ago, so most of the memories are fresh in our minds. And especially for me as the bride, there were many lessons I learned that day on my wedding day. And today I'm just going to share with you 2 main important lessons that I learned on my wedding day. Lesson number 1. Many brides are known to be late going to their own wedding, and I was determined not to be late. But for some technical reasons, I was late. And I won't blame it to anybody, of course not. And the program coordinator at that time was getting nervous. She didn't know what to do, so she went to my fiance then and asked what she should do. So my fiance, or my husband now, realized that we were about 45 minutes late. So they were talking and thinking what they should do. And he decided that the show cannot go on without the bride. They had to wait for the bride. Friends, that taught me about Christ's second coming. Christ is so longing to come, to pick us up, to be with Him forever. However, He is waiting on His bride, His church, His people, you and I. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, the bride is not ready, whether she's not ready spiritually, mentally, even physically. So He has to wait. But He's eager to be with His bride, to be united with His bride. Friends, are we making Christ to wait? Are we the bride who is late to go to her own wedding? Something to think about. Lesson number 2. I'm a person who doesn't wear high heels, but on my wedding day I chose this 2-inch heel shoes to wear. And I was walking on this uneven grass, and I was wearing this not too heavy but heavier than normal dress with a short train, not too long, but yet there's a train covered with a veil. I was walking behind this tree, approaching the aisle where the guests were seated. I didn't think much about it, but as I was getting closer and as I saw the guests, the decoration, knowing that this was going to be real, I started feeling nervous, and a negative thought came to my mind. What if I fall and embarrass myself? What if I trip? And there was no time to think, of course. I had to keep going because the show must go on. But then yet I was reminded by the Lord as I was walking down the aisle. Just keep looking at Lee, or my fiance at that time. So I looked at him even though I couldn't see him clearly, but I kept looking at him and fixing my eyes on him as I walked down the aisle. And as he came down and picked me up, we went to the stage together and nothing happened. And that reminded me of Peter, who had so much faith that he was able to walk on water towards Jesus. But when he started to focus on the waves of the sea and he started to doubt and waver, he fell into the water. How similar it is with our own Christian lives. When things are going fine, our Christian walk is so smooth, but when things are going wrong, we lost our sight of Jesus and we fall into temptation and sin. So friends, that day I learned to fix my eyes on my future husband then, but more importantly, I learned to fix my eyes on Jesus so that when I walk in this world, I can be an overcomer. I hope you learned something from the 2 lessons I learned from my wedding day. You can share with me in the comment below the things that you learned on your wedding day, or the things that you learned from the weddings that you have attended. Make sure you like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Thank you and see you next time. God bless.